Guys, today we're talking about a topic that's a bit of a sore spot for the mobile trucking community. We've all been there, scrolling through social media or the Play Store and seeing a trailer for a new game that looks absolutely incredible with realistic graphics that rival a PC, massive map and features we've been begging for in other games. But then, months go by, the release date vanishes, and we realize the game we were waiting for might have never existed at all. Today we're looking at some of the most infamous ghost games and try to figure out why they never made it to our screens. If you find this video helpful, make sure to drop a thumbs up, and if you're new here, this is Drip. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't for more videos like this and game updates. First, when we look at projects like Zimbabwe Truck Simulator by High Voltage and Truck Simulator Eastern Roads, the hype was real. People were excited to finally see a game that focused on a specific, vibrant region with unique roads and challenges. Eastern Roads was going to rival Truckers of Europe 3, or even better it at that time only that we never knew it wouldn't get to see the light. Many of these titles fall into a category the community often calls scum projects, even if the games were legit projects. The pattern is usually the same, but these games was totally different. Zimbabwe Simulator was going to be among the first best African simulator games, and I think ever released. I even made game reviews of this game, and most of you loved it cause of how it was presented. But the developers stopped posting updates back late 2025, and we never heard a single info from them. Same case goes to Eastern Roads. At least we can say they were the most legitimate projects with no bad intentions on the community. As of what really happened to this games, no one really knows, except for the developers themselves. But wait, we have Wheel Noise and Shift Forge Mobile. These games represent the ultimate disappointment. In some case, these developers aren't even trying to build a game engine. They are simply asset flipping. They buy a cheap truck model from a 3D store, put it in a generic environment, and film a 30-second clip to make it look like progress is happening. When gamers start asking for real gameplay or beta test, the developers go silent or start making excuses about technical bugs. That's what we can actually say about these two games, because they were too good of games to be mobile games, and you just know when you know. Anyways, eventually, the social media pages are deleted and the studio rebrands itself under a new name to start the cycle all over again with a new project, some for money, or I don't know. I was really following up on Shift Forge until the developers changed their name and deleted every info about it. Aside from the intentional scams, there are other reasons these games die in development. One of the biggest is feature creep and over-ambition. A developer might start with good intentions, but they try to build a game that is too heavy for mobile hardware. They promise high-end reflections, complex physics, and multiplayer, but they don't have the optimization skills to make it run on a standard phone. When they realize the game crashes on every device with less than 6 GB of RAM, they simply give up because the workload to fix it is too high. Without a big team or a real budget, the project just sits on a hard drive gathering digital dust. Another major factor that kills these games is licensing and legal trouble. Most of these truck sims use real-world brands like Scania, Volvo, or Mercedes without actually paying for the rights. They think they can fly under the radar, but as soon as a game starts getting millions of views on YouTube, the legal teams for these massive truck companies notice. A single letter can shut down a project instantly. If the developer doesn't have the money to redesign all the trucks with fake names, the game is legally dead before it even reaches the Play Store. In the end, it's a lesson for all of us to be a little more skeptical. We love the trucking genre and we want to see it grow, especially on mobile, but we have to protect our time and our money. If a game looks too good to be true, the mobile gaming community have learned to tag it as a major red flag. Let's keep supporting the creators who are transparent and actually deliver on their promises. As of now, everyone is really hoping Truck Simulator Highway isn't heading down the same road. All we can do is wait. What do you think about these canceled games? Were you one of the people waiting for Zimbabwe Truck Simulator or Eastern Roads? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of simulation. See you in my next